Hey guys, welcome to week 37. I am 37 weeks and 3 or 4 days today. And sorry, I'm always so bad at keeping track of days. I just know exactly when my weeks change. But yeah, I'm in the middle of my 37th week, so I'm full term, which is so exciting. I just can't believe it's like almost over already. Like it's May and I'm due in May. It is my due date month, and so I can say she will be here this month. So that is just super exciting and it's just unbelievable. Everything's ready for her. Everything's ready in the nursery. The house is really ready in case I go into labor. I wouldn't worry about anything in the house because I'm having family come and stay at my house with Braden while I'm in the hospital. So I'm not having to worry about, my house being dirty or anything, laundry being caught up. Everything's caught up and it's got to keep it caught up until she comes. So it's so exciting and I'm just so ready for her to get here. I had my doctor's appointment yesterday on Wednesday. And sorry, just scoot up. And everything went well. They checked my blood pressure, which was normal. Pretty much every time I go, they're like, "You have great blood pressure." I'm like, "Awesome." I've always had good blood pressure. Ugh. And my weight, I gained a little bit more weight than I really wanted to. I have now hit the 30-pound weight gain mark. Yikes. But, that's still better than my pregnancy with Braden. Braden gained like 60 pounds. So having had gained only half of that, this pregnancy is is a pretty good deal for me. Let's see, what else? Otherwise, the weight gain, the blood pressure, my urinalysis came back fine. I did get my results back from my Group B strep, and everything was negative, so I'm good to go there. Then they measured me, and I'm measuring right on target. I'm measuring right at my week, but like 2 days behind, which, they said it's not a big deal at all. It's completely normal. See what else. Her heart rate was 152, which is normal and perfect. So yeah, everything was great. They didn't check me. This was actually my first time having a midwife, this midwife. And she was a little bit older, which is fine. She was really sweet and kind, but I really wanted to get checked to see if I had changed dilation or effacement at all. But she was very old-fashioned and did not want to check me at all. So I didn't get checked. I was a little disappointed, and, she was like, if you went into labor now, it would be fine, but she's like, I'm not going to help you go into labor, and sometimes just getting checked can start things going. So she was like, or it would just cause you to spot or cramp, and nothing about it is good. I was like, well, fine, but I'm the type of person, I know it's not exactly an indicator of when I'll go into labor, but me, I'm the type of person, I want to know what's going on with my body. I like knowing what's going on. I like knowing how my body is changing, how it's preparing, and I don't know, I just like being in the know. A little bit of a bummer, but next week is still there. If I'm still pregnant, I'll get checked. I'll definitely get checked then. So I was a little frustrated, but it's not a huge deal. So other ways, it was really uneventful. That was really all I did. Yeah, so that's really it. But symptom-wise, not a lot of changes there either. Still a whole lot of pain in my hips. Like, I'm crying, getting out of bed. My husband has to help lift me out of bed. Not lift me, but pull me up out of bed. And feeling a lot of pressure. My neighbors who I see every day are like, oh my God, she dropped more. So, and I can feel it. I'm feeling a lot of pressure down there. It feels like I have to poop constantly. And that's another thing. I have been having frequent bowel movements, more than usual. I think I talked about this in my one of my TTC videos, as an early pregnancy symptom. Normally it's one bowel movement a day. Pre-pregnancy, it was maybe 2 or 3 bowel movements a week, which is not much for most people, but for me that was my normal. That was my normal, and you know I had seen doctors about it and everything was fine. So that was my normal. But then when I first early pregnancy, I was having like two a day. Now I'm like having 2 or 3 a day again. I went back to normal, like, you know, maybe once a day, like most people. But now I'm having like 2 or 3 a day, and they're kind of soft. And I haven't changed my diet in any way, so I don't know. Maybe it's just clearing out, and so we'll see. I'm starting to swell up a little bit more. My fingers are swelling up a little bit more. I can't even get my wedding rings off. My feet swell up a little bit more, especially because it's hot. It is hot. It is 90 degrees, and I'm walking around outside, and I come inside, I put my feet up, and they're like balloons. But when I went to the doctor, she did check me for swelling, and there was none. But then I went outside and walked around in the heat, and there was my swelling. But I haven't really swelled up in the face. It's just my hands and my feet. What else? I'm trying to think. Heartburn, of course, is still there. I've been losing my mucus plug, like not big chunks, but like little at a time, and you know, and I can tell it's my mucus plug because it's like not like regular mucus. It's like chunky and it has a little tint of color to it. There's no blood in it at all, but it was like little chunks of thick mucus. It's kind of like egg white. It's kind of like egg white for you TTCers. Egg white CM. It's kind of like that, but like really chunky. So it's kind of gross. But yeah. Been walking every day, even though it's hot. I just bought new sneakers because walking around in my flip-flops and stuff like that is not working out anymore. It hurts my feet so bad. Feeling a lot of pressure, like I said. She has hiccups all the time. Oh my God, like she has them right now. And I swear she only had them 10 minutes. She had them 10 minutes ago too. She has these hiccups all the time. And I think she not flipped like head up, but like around, because her back was always to this side, but now, no, opposite. Her back was always to this side, and now I feel it to this side. And I can feel like, I think her feet are not by her head anymore, because I can feel her like pushing out on the side a lot more. So I don't know, but I think the midwife did feel around, and she did feel that she's still head down. See. Yeah. So I'm really hoping things are moving along and that she'll be here soon. There is a full moon this Saturday at 11:35. It's a super moon, which means it's gonna be super close, and like the some kind of gravitational pull or something like that's gonna be a lot stronger. So like low tide is gonna be extremely low, and then high tides are gonna be extremely high. So I don't know if y'all have ever heard about the myth that, you know, full moon can put you into labor, but I'm really kind of hoping that it'll work, especially being a super moon. And like, I don't know, I'm really hoping. I'll be 38 weeks, almost. I'll be almost 38 weeks. And, I'll be right at 38 weeks. So I'll be good. I've always been kind of keeping my fingers crossed for her coming at 38 weeks. So I'm really hoping that maybe that'll be it. But if not, then, you know, oh well. I think I can survive a couple more weeks. But I'm at that point. I'm at that point where I'm just done. I remember when I was pregnant with Braden, how I would say, I'm never doing this again, and I hate being pregnant. And I'm remembering why I said that now. The feeling doesn't last very long, especially, you know, after she comes here. I'm gonna be like missing being pregnant like crazy. But right now, I'm just ready. I'm just ready for her to be in my arms rather than my stomach. So yeah, I'm just ready for her to be here. Especially now that everything's ready. Before I was like, you know, stay in a little bit longer. We're not quite ready for you yet. Now that we're ready, I'm just like, you know, come on. So, and 38 weeks is a good number. 38 weeks or 39 weeks I'd be really happy with. Especially have gone overdue with my son. I'm really hoping for a completely different experience. So early would be great. So yeah. And I picked up a couple things today. I picked up a couple, I got a message the other day. Well, no, somebody commented about, I'm trying to remember what exactly they said, but that, because I mentioned my son never took pacifiers, but the only type of pacifier that they would take, and I've heard this from a few other people, but I got a message the other day, and I just kind of went ahead and went and got them, that her child only took MAM pacifiers. She tried, like, she would not take any pacifiers, but she tried a MAM, and that's the only pacifier she'd take. So I went to Babies R Us and I got a couple MAM pacifiers. I figured it wouldn't hurt to try them because I have pretty much only gumdrops to try. So I figured, you know, I'll have these to try too. And then I went and got some booby cream, Lancino nipple cream, because it's the best. I remember this was like my lifesaver with Braden. And then I got a couple other things for her that's not, it's like another changing table pad and stuff like that, because I only had one, so now I have an extra. And then I got Braden his big brother gift that we're going to have, like as a gift from the baby to him. It's kind of going to be like an early big brother gift, a baby brother gift. Oh my God, I cannot talk today. It's going to be a big brother gift, but also an early birthday present. Like it's a big gift, but we wanted to get him something super special. Our neighbors have a scooter that my son is obsessed with, and he always goes and plays with it, but because it's a Razor scooter, it only has the one wheel in the front and one wheel in the back, he can't stand on it. It's not stable enough for him, but he is obsessed with it. Like he is determined. He's hurt himself a couple times trying to ride it. But it keeps falling, and he keeps falling along with it. So we got him a Lightning McQueen, because he's obsessed with cars, a Lightning McQueen scooter, but it has two big wheels in the front and one big wheel in the back, so it's very stable and doesn't tip over, and so he can ride that. And oh my God, it was so cute. So I decided to just get him that, and that'll be his like big brother early birthday present, and he can ride it. And I'll put a picture of it in here. So yeah, that was what I decided to get him for his big brother gift, and he'll get that the day we come home from the hospital. So once his little sister is here, and that's really it. I'll go ahead and show you guys the belly, and I will be hopefully not, but I'll probably be talking to you guys next week for week 38. All right. Like this is completely empty up here, which is unnormal. Like there's nothing here. It's so squishy. Right there, like this down here is all baby. And I got new stretch marks. No. These all up here. Oh wow, battle scars, right, ladies? The things we go through for our children. Oh, I feel her pressure like right down in here. Like right in my crotch. So yeah, that's it for this week. So I'll talk to you guys for next week, or, oh, if you haven't already, go like my fan page. I'll put the link at the bottom, and that's where I'm going to be doing all my updates. I post pictures, and I'll be doing my labor updates when everything starts happening. So go, if you haven't already, go like that, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.